Hi everybody, I am Todd from Chaos Motorsports, and we're showing you a new product today. Last year, I converted the front of my Dune truck to coilovers, and after a lot of testing and screwing around with spring rates, I finally came to the conclusion that what I wanted was a 600 rate spring that allowed 12 inches of travel. And if you go looking for these in a 3-inch spring, you're not going to be able to find them. There's a couple companies that make a spring that is 24 inches long, but it will not do 12 inches of travel. So, if you upgrade to a 3-inch 3/4 inner diameter spring, you can get a 600 rate spring that has 12 inches of travel available, which is what I want. At least I hope it's what I want, because they are expensive. But the problem is, you cannot run a 3-inch 3/4 spring on a 2.5 inch coilover, which is what I already own, and I'm not going to go buy 3-inch coilovers because that's a lot of money. This shock is perfectly fine for the front of my truck. The springs, however, were not. So that leads us to the coil spring adapters that I made here at work with our handy dandy CNC machines. What they basically allow you to do is put a 3 3/4 inch ID spring onto your 2.5 inch coilover shock. I decided that the best plan was to just use the stock slider instead of trying to make a whole new one. So that's how the top one came to be. They go together fairly straightforward. If any of you have put together coilovers before, there's not a whole lot to it. There is always some assembly required. We'll see if I can pull this off without pinching in the fingers. This can get kind of heavy. Right about now would be a great time to have an assistant, but our video budget did not allow for that, so I'm on my own. But, fortunately, all my measurements were correct, and this stuff actually goes together like it's supposed to. So, when this is all done and back on the truck in a few months, or maybe a month hopefully, I will be able to find out if this mess actually does what it's supposed to do. And until then,
like to say, sorry about that.
And begin. So, Jackie's gonna have to edit all this out, because right now I'm just babbling, trying to get my groove back, so I can sound like I didn't just stop talking for 28 minutes and babbling about nothing. So these and cut. These spring adapters are still in testing. We're gonna get them on the truck soon and do some real world testing and make sure that they do what they're supposed to do. They will actually fit any shock. They're made to fit this particular setup of mine, but we're going to make them so that you could have your own 2.5 inch shocks and put these on there. They fit real nice on the bottom, just like the factory mounts do. As another option, we are considering a lower mount that is basically 2 of the top adapters instead of the lower adapter that we have here. I wanted a little bit more length to put the shocks and springs together, so that's why we made this quite a bit shorter than it would be if you stacked up the adapter on top of the original lower spring mount. We hope to have them available soon, and for now we're just kind of excited about them, and we wanted to get a video down.